Let's start. As usual, we begin by looking for checks and escape squares. We can see that the white king has just one escape square on g1, and we have just one check available on h2. It would be great if we place our queen on h2 right away, but it is not protected. So we bring the bishop to c7 first, and then we deliver checkmate on h2. Again, looking for checks and escape squares, we can see that the black king has just one escape square on b5, and we see two checks, bishop a6 and bishop d5. So bishop a6 won't work because the knight is protecting, but bishop d5 looks very promising. So before moving bishop d5, we are going to take away their b5 square from the king. Queen a4, the b5 square is controlled, so now bishop d5, checkmate. Looking for checks and escape squares. The white king doesn't have any escape squares. All the squares are controlled by the queen. And we have two checks. We can go queen g2 or queen h1. In order to queen g2 looks good because that's checkmate. But in order to deliver this checkmate, we need to bring support. Bishop h3, so now we support the queen on g2 squared, queen g2 checkmate now. Looking for checks and escape squares. The white king has just one escape square on h2. The rest squares are cut by the queen. And now we're going to look for checks. And we have at least two checks available, queen g2 and queen g1. Both checks are good, so there is no pieces that control these squares. But in order to deliver this checkmate, we need to bring support. Rook g8, so now our queen is supported, and now queen g2 or g1, checkmate. Guys, looking for checks and escape squares, and the black king has just one escape square on g8. And we have check on g7. We cannot deliver checkmate right away because our queen is not protected. So in order to bring support, we put the bishop on b2. Now we're all set to deliver checkmate on g7. The black king has two escape squares, c8 and d7. So we are looking for checks now. So we have check on b7, but the b7 square is controlled by the rook and the king. Queen c6 check looks very good, but we need to bring the bishop first. Bishop a4, queen c6 check. Again, guys, looking for checks and escape squares. Escape squares for the king is e7, e8, and g8. And checks, we can give check on d6, b8, g7, or h8. If b8 is out of the picture because it's protected with the queen, d6 is possible, but the king just escaped g8 or g7, e8. Queen h8 looks promising. With this check, we're going to give away g8, f8, and e8 squares. The only square that remains is e7. So before delivering this check, we're going to bring the bishop to h4. They control this square, and now we're ready to checkmate on the h8. Again, guys, checks on escape squares. The black king has 3 escape squares, and the check on the back rank would take away their f, c8, b8, and a8 squares. Again, we're just one square left, b7, and in order to take this square from the king, we're going to go f4. So now this square is controlled by the bishop on g2. We need just to bring our rook to the back rank, and that's going to be checkmate. checks, and again checks and escape squares. The white king has two escape squares, e1 and e2. We have several checks. We can give check on a1, but that's not gonna help us because the king is going to escape to e2. We can give check on c1, but that's protected by the king. b1 is protected by the knight and the bishop. Well, queen takes d2 looks promising because we are going to take away all the escape squares and give check to the king. So the only thing missing is support. That's why we're going to bring the rook on d8 to support our queen, and now queen d2 checkmate. The black king has two escape squares, and we have a couple of checks. So the first one is rook g7. So we give check, we take control over the g8 square, give check as well, but h8 square is still available for the king, so that's not a check. And another check is knight to f6. So we give check, we control the g8 square, but h8 square is still available for the king. So that's why we are starting with the preparatory move knight to g6. Now this square is taken. And now we are ready to deliver checkmate on f6. And that's check, and then this square is going to be taken as well. Knight f6 checkmate. The black king has two escape squares, that's g7 and h8. And we have a couple of checks. So first queen f8 doesn't look good because the queen is not protected, the king is going to take it. The second one, queen takes g6, doesn't look good as well because it's protected by two pawns, h7 and f7. Knight h6 check looks okay, but the king can escape to g7 or h8. Knight f6, same idea. So before giving check on h6, we're going to place our queen to f6, take control of these two squares, and now we are ready to deliver checkmate on h6.